Tanzania is an East African country, and I must say it's one of the most underrated travel destinations on the African continent, but definitely one of the best for many people looking for vacation places to stay for a longer time. The country is filled with great attractions that keep it receiving visitors all year round from all over the world. Trust me, if you love the outdoor lifestyle, this is definitely the country for you to include on your bucket list. In this video, we share the 10 best attractions and places to visit on your trip to Tanzania. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Be sure to like, subscribe, and also share this video with someone that would like to learn about the African continent. Hey, did you know that Swahili is one of the most spoken languages on the African continent, with close to 200 million speakers on the continent and other parts of the world? Well, if you're interested in learning Swahili, we've created an easy-to-learn Speak Swahili for Beginners course that we believe is the best course on the market. You can check the description box at the end of this video for you to enroll for this course. Mountain Kilimanjaro is Africa's highest peak, standing at 5,895 meters above the sea level. I should also say that this is Tanzania's most iconic image that distinguishes Tanzania from many other countries on the continent. People travel from all across the world to come and hike and also climb this highest land on the African continent for them to have that Kilimanjaro experience. One tip that we would like to share with you as a traveler is for you to visit between late June to October. This is usually during the dry season because it can sometimes get very messy during the wet season. Climbing Mountain Kilimanjaro usually takes 5 to 9 days for you to reach the mountain top. If you love the safari, the Serengeti National Park is your place. A visit to this treeless plain that has millions of animals living here, including the big five, which are the lion, leopard, the black rhino, the elephants, and buffaloes, will give you a total experience of the Serengeti National Park safari. The Serengeti has one of the largest animal migrations that happens every single year, and this is definitely one of those places that we highly recommend you to visit on your trip to Tanzania. The Great Zanzibar beaches are among the major holiday destinations for many people around the world. These white sandy beaches will treat you to a great relaxation on your visit to the Zanzibar island. There are a ton of activities that you could take on your visit to Zanzibar, and among these we have scuba diving, water surfing, and many more others. This is definitely a must add onto your travel bucket list. The Ngorongoro Conservation Place, found in the northwestern part of Tanzania. Here you'll get to visit the crater lake, which brings thousands of animals including gazelles, elephants, lions, the wild beasts, zebras, and many other types of animals. For the bird watchers, this is also a bird sanctuary, and trust me, you'll have a great time here. The Olduvai Gorge is one of the few remaining archaeological sites that existed in the ancient times. It is believed that people who lived in the Stone Age times were here, and part of their remains or fossils were discovered in this place. Among the items that were discovered here include the hunting tools that were used by these people, their skulls, and also their bones. Stone Town is one of those main places to visit in Tanzania. Located on the island of Zanzibar, this is one of those cultural towns in Tanzania, and we must say nothing much has changed in this town for the last 200 years or so. Majority of the homes here were built in the 19th century, a period when Zanzibar was one of the most important trading towns in the Indian Ocean. Many of the historic buildings in this town have been turned into museums and tourist attractions to generate revenue for the town and Zanzibar as an island. A visit to the Ruaha National Park should be one of your top priorities on your trip to Tanzania. In 2008, this national park became Tanzania's largest park, and it's home to buffaloes, gazelles, plus being the largest conservation place for elephants in Tanzania and the African continent at large. On your trip to Tanzania, you could also visit Lake Victoria, which is the world's largest tropical freshwater lake, and Tanzania happens to have the biggest part of this lake. This lake is also shared by the other two neighboring countries to Tanzania, and these include Kenya and Uganda. The lake is a major source of livelihood for many communities around it, and here you'll get to taste some unique fish species such as the tilapia and the Nile perch. It is still on this lake where you can visit some of the major port towns like Mwanza, Bukoba and Musoma, where the major economic activities on the lake usually happen. Oldonyo Lengai, which also translates as Mountain of God, is found in the southern part of the Great East African Rift Valley in the Arusha region. Oldonyo Lengai is known for its unique low-temperature lava that it emits each time it erupts. As of the time of recording this video in 2021, this mountain last erupted in 2019. But the most unique feature that keeps bringing people from all across the world to come see it is this low temperature lava that it emits each time it erupts. This is one of Tanzania's most visited sites, and definitely one of those we highly recommend for you to visit on this list. The Kikuletwa Hot Springs is one of the hidden gems in Tanzania. This is located between Arusha and Moshi in the northern part of the country. The Kikuletwa Hot Springs are a beautiful oasis surrounded by the jungle, just waiting for you to swim and enjoy them either before or after climbing the great mountain Kilimanjaro, because they are on the same route. Well, that's Tanzania and its top attractions or best places to check out in the country. You can let us know down in the comments which among these 10 attractions you want to check out first on your trip to Tanzania. Do not forget to also like, subscribe, and also share this video with someone that would like to learn about the African continent. Thank you so much for watching. We recommend you to watch more here for you to even learn more about the African continent.